first of all, what happened? Did this happen today or yesterday? Elizabeth Taylor has passed away.
I think it happened last night.
Liz Taylor has passed away. She's being called probably, arguably, one of the most famous actresses ever. Although,
And I feel bad that I didn't know who she was.
yeah, although Sign
by
of
the
the Times, I think I've only seen her in a handful of things. My mom made me watch National Velvet when I was young.
You know,
and she was in that.
now that I'm seeing a lot of her IMDb things that we're looking up right now, I realize that I've seen a lot of things that she was in, but I
Right.
never bothered to know her name.
And I feel bad because I definitely know or knew who she was. I just haven't seen a lot because the last
She did a lot of
thing-
soap operas, apparently. General
She was
Hospital,
in-
All My Children.
She was in something. She made like 2 appearances in 2001 on TV, and then she was in
Cat on a
the
Hot Tin Roof, I've
Flintstones
seen.
in '94. But before that, like everything she made was before the '90s, before I was born.
Yeah.
And so that I feel bad, but it's like I definitely recognize her face. So Hollywood will miss her. Going on to more lighter celebrity news, the Olsen twins. That's some '90s.
This
news.
makes me laugh.
That's some '90s news. Their net worth, as of
this
right
is
now,
appalling to me. Appalling.
is over $1 billion.
What have they done that's worth money?
Well,
I can't think of anything. The
Here's
little
the
kid
thing.
movies that they did and
no,
Full
here's
House.
The thing. That's exactly what they did. They took Full House and they took those videos, which they made, what, like 3-4 years.
Yeah, the Mary Kate and
Ridiculous.
Ashley Olsen adventures or
Yeah,
whatever
they
they were
made
called.
those. They took that industry and invested it, and now they are
What did they invest it
quote
in?
unquote legitimate designers. They've invested it in fashion and clothing companies.
They have their own?
They have their own, and they're legitimate designers, and apparently they're doing well.
I've never heard of
Because
this.
Since they've formed, their company has brought in revenue of over $1 billion. B-I-L-L-I-O-N. $1 billion.
This is appalling to me.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah, so they're doing well.
I've never.
for themselves.
I mean, it must cost thousands of dollars
no,
per
that's-
dress because I've
Right.
never heard of it.
And that's not really news per se. I just thought that was interesting because they seem like they would be.
I find it
one-hit wonders,
newsworthy.
but they're apparently doing very well.
Well, I mean, I expected them to be. I'll be honest. I expected them to be in the hundreds of millions.
Right. Oh, very rich.
I expected like 3-4 million
$1 billion. Oh my goodness.
from Full House sales alone, but not billion.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Moving
They've
on to
not
sports.
done anything for 5-6 years that
No,
I've
they haven't
noticed.
done a lot.
Other than I mean,
I think
go
they
to
do-
rehab,
they
but
do,
that's
like
that's
ABC
sad.
family movies every once in a while. They make appearances.
Oh, I did know that
Yep.
Mary Kate was on Weeds, the show Weeds.
I've never seen it. I have no idea. But moving on to
Sorry.
sports, a little lighter. Chad Ochocinco. He's a very, very.
Oh, we talked about this before, but I'm I'm excited
very
about this.
large. Oh wait, what do you think we're talking about?
Are you talking about him changing his name back?
Well, no, he is changing his name back.
He's
from
changing his name
Ochocinco
back to Johnson.
But now, I think in light of the NFL lockout that seems to be looming upon us, he is legitimately trying out for Major League Soccer.
What?
He's legitimately trying out for a Kansas City team.
No way.
Yep. Legitimately, and I use that word because that's what he's using it. He's quote unquote legitimate. He's making sure to
What
emphasize
position?
that it's real. I have no idea. All I know is that apparently he's trying out to play Major League Soccer. So, if NFL gets locked out next year, which it looking like it might, he might.
The
still
Rams
have a
will still
career.
play. You don't understand. The Rams will always, it doesn't matter if they're one in everything or if they're everything in one, they will always play. I love the Rams. If
Yeah.
they don't play, I will literally go down there. I will find all of them and make them play football.
All right. Oh, speaking of football, if you were a college football star,
Okay.
but did not get drafted by the NFL and did not have an NFL career, what would you do?
What do you mean? Oh,
What
you
would
mean
do?
next year?
Like, yeah, no, I mean just like you, in general. I mean, this
You're
is in the
asking.
past,
You're asking me
just a
personally.
hypothetical. What would you do if you were an NCAA star at your school
Okay.
and did not get drafted by the NFL?
Uh-huh.
What would you do with that time since you weren't going to be playing?
I'd get a
football?
job.
All right. Well,
I mean, hopefully during my 4 years of college, I would have graduated in something.
Well, Curtis Taylor
Okay.
used to play defense for Iowa State.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, he's not in the NFL, which is sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
He auditioned for an opportunity and he is now going to be the new face of the Ken doll.
What?
I kid you not.
The new, they're gonna videograph his face.
Barbie and Ken apparently broke up in 2004, and they stopped making the Ken doll.
Yeah, I knew that.
But they're starting to make them again.
Don't ask me why I knew that.
But they had a nationwide audition process, and he won. Now they're gonna make the Ken doll look like him.
Okay, but his name is still gonna be Ken, and etc.
Yeah, it's still gonna be Ken. It's just
gonna look like him.
It's gonna look like him, and I'm assuming he's getting royalties.
That's kind of
yeah,
awesome.
It's just ridiculous. So I mean, I guess if
Good for him.
if you don't get drafted, you can always go and put your face on toys.
I mean, Barbie's a looker, I guess. So good for him, but I don't know how I feel about that. Hey, AJ, how are you?